Welcome to today's trauma-informed yoga class, all about mental clarity and focus. This will be a nice gentle class to get you focused and ready for your day. It may be handy to have a block or a pillow, something to sit on, so go ahead and grab that and we'll get started. I invite you to start with me sitting today however you would like to sit, block, pillow, cross-legged, legs out, whatever works for your body. We're going to start with a bit of breathing so that we can get right into the moment, bring in that concentration, bring in that focus. Alternate nostril breathing. Try it out. If it doesn't work for you, that's okay. You can always just sit and breathe in a way that feels comfortable for you. If you're joining me, you can take that right thumb and bring it up to the right side of your nostril. You're going to have that right pointer finger near the left nostril. And so you're going to breathe in through the left nostril while you hold your thumb against the right nostril. Breathing in left. You're going to breathe out left. And then you're going to switch and put that pointer finger on the left nostril and breathe in through the right one. Out through the right. And then swap again. Thumb on the right, left nostril breathing in. Left nostril breathing out. We'll go through a few times. Right nostril breathing in. Right nostril breathing out. Left nostril breathing in. And out. Once more, right breathing in. And out. And left in, and out. You can move those hands. You can keep the eyes closed or gaze softly in front of you and just move into some normal breathing. Tuning into the sensations of the body, tuning into the breath. This practice is meant to bring you into focus, into calm, into concentration, so you can bring that energy into the rest of your day. If your eyes are closed, you could keep them closed or you could open them and gently work through some neck stretches here. So bringing the chin down to the chest, left ear to left shoulder, and then slowly and gently going down to chest again with the neck and then right ear to right shoulder. Half circles here. Focusing in on the sensations of the neck, whatever you're noticing. Perhaps some stretching, some pulling. If anything feels very uncomfortable or painful, by all means you can stop. Coming back up to sitting, taking your left hand, placing it behind you, your right hand on the left knee, and gently twisting over to the left as far as you'd like. Tune into the breath here, come into focus. On an exhale, coming back to center, repeating the other way, left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you, twist to the right. On an exhale, coming back to center. Moving through some upper body stretches, taking the arms, crossing them, left over right. And then you can either keep your hands like this or you could clasp your hands together, doing pigeon arms in front of your face here, stretching through that upper back. Bringing focus to that area. Maybe looking at your hands, looking through your hands. Clarity and focus on the spot in front of you. Exhale, unwind the hands, switching. So right hand goes on top this time. You can either keep your arms like this or you can bring your hands together and cross them again. Focusing on that spot in between the hands, focusing somewhere. Noticing the sensations in the back. On an exhale, uncrossing the hands. One more seated shape here. Taking that left hand, placing it on the ground. Right arm can reach above head, side stretch here. Exhale, bring that right hand down, left arm overhead. Big stretch. Exhale, left hand goes down, right arm over top. We'll go once more each way. And exhale, right hand goes down, left arm over top. Stretching over. Exhale, back to center. Lots of focus on the breath here, as focusing on the breath can focus us throughout the day and bring us into the present. Let's move to hands and knees. If you're sitting on a block or pillow, just move that off to the side. And some cat-cows here. On an exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest, tailbone goes under. Inhale, lower that stomach to the ground, tailbone goes up. And then you can move through some more of these, exhaling, inhaling at your own speed, focusing on the present moment. You might decide there's a spot on your mat you want to look at. You might decide to close your eyes and really tune into the sensations in the body with this. Your choice. Once more, moving through the cat and the cow. And when you are ready, coming to your back. Few more shapes on the back here, focusing more on the lower body. Taking your left foot, placing it over top of the right knee, bringing that left knee down to the ground. You can stay here if this feels like a good stretch. If you want more of a sensation, you can lift that right foot in the air. You might even decide to take your hands and grab them behind the right leg, behind the knee there. And once again, focusing on the breath, focusing on the sensation. Bringing clarity to this area of the body. Noticing if it feels tight or sore or neutral or good. Can bring you clarity for the rest of the day, for the next time you have to use this area of the body. And on your next exhale, if your hands are clasped, you can unclasp them. Repeating on the other side here, so taking that right foot, placing it over top of the left knee. That right knee can go down, up to you. You can stay here. Or you might want to lift that left leg up. Maybe take the hands and clasp them behind the left leg. And then tuning in here. Noticing, does this feel different or the same as the other side? If your mind is wandering, bring it back to the breath and back to the body. On your next exhale, letting go if your hands are clasped, bringing the feet down, the knees stay bent. Just taking both knees over to the right, getting a little bit of a twist here throughout the spine, maybe pulling or stretching throughout the hips or the leg. And then on an exhale, come back to center. Inhale, lower the other way once again. Gentle twist throughout the spine, movements throughout the legs. Exhale to center once more. Either side, inhale, lowering those legs over to the right. Exhale back to center and inhale to the left once more. And exhale back to center. Allowing those legs to rest straight. If that feels good for your back, you could keep them bent if it feels better on your back. But find a final shape that feels comfortable, that you can rest in, you can relax in, you can focus in. And take a moment to do a little scan through the body, head to toe. Noticing if anywhere feels like it has some extra energy that needs to be let out, or if anywhere feels kind of blah. Just take note of that. You can bring that clarity into the rest of your day. Take a nice deep breath in here through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. And then you can do some normal breathing through the nose. Whatever that looks like to you, whatever your normal is. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this practice brings you some focus, some clarity into the rest of your day. You feel ready. You feel in tune with your body. You can rest here as long as you would like. I'll see you next time.